I can't support you. After all, power comes out of knowledge. I want us to use our knowledge. Now, why don't I support the youth for protesting? This year is a voting year, and I want us to be peaceful as we're known as Ghanaians. This is about a political interest. We have to be patient. All of these protests and demonstrations that has happened in this country in the past.
A lot of things are happening in Ghana at the moment, and I think as a nation we have to be very careful about how we handle these things, especially this year being an election year. We've all seen what's happening, demonstration here and there, which in any other year I would think is a good thing to do as a nation, to show our leaders. But and then Nana Kwame Bediako cheddar Okasembi and Metanasi before, honestly, before Okazasime, now I supported the demonstration thinking it's a good thing. But okay, you know, it cemented something that I've always been saying. So 32 years of the same political parties, two parties leading this country, nothing has changed. If it will change, and Kenyan from Kumipreko, Eba, Besi, and the amount of demonstrations that we've done or people have done, a bit change and can't change it. So, Nana Kwame Bediako gets a bit of heat, but I think the youth are a bit in their feelings at the moment, which is understandable because I've heard that a lot of people have been unlawfully arrested. They don't know their whereabouts, so it's concerning. So I understand anybody that will have that emotional connection to whatever that is happening. But nevertheless, Nana Kwame Bediako eka nsembi ene yenko na yenkotie na yenchere adwum.
I'm on tour right now with the 276. We're touring around Ghana. But today I'm seeing some videos that I'm not happy about. And I want to appeal to the youth of this country that power is taken and it's not given. And if we want to take power, we should take it with wisdom and knowledge. After all, power comes out of knowledge. I want us to use our knowledge. Violence, of course, is not going to be the right way for us to send a message. This year is a voting year, and I want us to be peaceful as we're known as Ghanaians. So I'm appealing to you, and I'm asking the youth of this country that I know a lot of things is not going right, but we have to be patient. We have to be patient. And we have to know that Ghana is our only country. We cannot go anywhere else if we mess it up. Instead of trying to mess it up, let's build it together. That's what I'm here for. Please, violence, I don't believe in it. Whatever you guys are doing, protesting and all of this, I can't support you, and I'm advising you that that's not the right way. It's the opinion makers and leaders in this country. Please, let's not make this also full of violence and misunderstanding. Let's find an amicable way to deal with the people. This is our country, and no matter how bad it is, I call for peace, a great understanding, and on the 7th of December, we're gonna have a peaceful election, and the people can decide. Thank you very much. I'm urging all the youth again that violence is not the way. Thank you.
There are a few things that we put it down from this first video. First of all, he's on tour and he's busy speaking to the electorate, the citizens, trying to convince them to vote for him and why they have to vote for him. So he's busy at the moment, which is good for him, which is good for us because he's on grounds. It's better to be on grounds than to do it on radio and things like that. So it's good. Also, he spoke against any violence. So violence from the youth, violence from the police officers, violence from anybody, especially in America and being election year. We don't need this in Ghana at the moment. Ghana is one of the most peaceful places you get in Africa. We don't need any kind of violence from anybody. When there is no peace, it don't matter who is the president. And it will even get worse. So I think it's about time we find better ways to go about this whole demonstration. We better say Kenya this, Kenya that. Kenya, they already had the election not too long ago. After normal demonstrations in there, they are to us. So we won't sit here election year. Everywhere is heated already. And you know, I think the youth, both the youth and the law of the police officers have to calm down in situations like this. And he also said we shouldn't end Americans and we shouldn't destroy the nation. You destroy a nation now, no matter who is the president, next, it's gonna be 10 times worse than it is right now. And lastly, he spoke to the leaders of the nation as well to find a better way to handle this whole thing that is going on. And I think from this video, he's cut across everywhere. But a lot of people said, nah, they are not happy. He should have come to speak in favor of the youth and whatnot. But then, him being the man that I know he is, he doubled down and made this video. I'm saying, okay.
Well, first of all, let me use this to correct the situation right now about my last video that I issued about not supporting violence. And I still stand on that, and I mean that. Now, why don't I support the youth for protesting? It's because I want peace in the country. If the youth of this country and the people of this nation have held it down for 32 years to 40 years of understanding politics and whatever encumbrances, crisis, issues that it brings, and they've managed to survive, then why would they want to use violence now to send a message and say that they've had enough? Well, let me tell you people something that you might not know. All of these protests and demonstrations that has happened in this country in the past year or two were organized by one of the duopoly. It's the same politicians, and I said it. I'm not going to mention names, but you know that Jolobi and Fix the Country was fixed by one of the existing parties. We cannot do this to ourselves and destroy our own country because of a politician's personal interest or a party's interest. Please, Ghana, do your research. The people in front of all these demonstrations, some of them have treason charges. Find out who sponsored them for the mobilizations and all the things that happened. Do your research. This is not about Galamsey. This is about a political interest.
I can't lie. I agree with him 1000%. 1000%. Because and share demonstrations. These are some of the things he said. If we've been patient for 32 years, 32 good years, yeah, we've had various demonstrations here and there. Every demonstration be about have it in Ghana in election year biano is in favor of the other party. Say MPP now was so have a demonstration in favor NDC. Say NDC now also they have a demonstration in favor MPP. We can sit there and say, oh, we are neutral. I don't believe in that. Everyone is affiliated to a political party. Inti the question but what was the outcome? What changed? This is the time, election year. if you want proper change here and in here, go out there on 7th December and vote for proper change. Yeah, because Okotuma MP NDC, when they come next 8 years, we will come to the same place. I said in the last video, insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome. Go out there, Nana Kwame Bediako Honum, go and vote for him to come and let's make the. I know, sir, it's hard for us to change some of the ideas, some of our culture and things that we think about, but this is the time to go out there and vote and change these two political parties that have led the nation for 32 years and have not made any good effort to make us better. They keep dragging us back. And today is just a short advice to all of us. Let's stay safe. Today, inquire that. Let's stay safe. Let's stay safe. There's no need to go out there and do anything that will put you and your family into any trouble, put your health at risk, put your life at risk for nothing. Because the next political party, which could be NDC or Mobile, they will do the same thing. 8 years will go down the same line. Stay safe in Ghana. Stay safe in Ghana. Take care of yourself and your families. On the 7th of December, come out and vote change. Not the same way we've always been voting and making the same mistakes. Vote cheddar this time. Vote for freedom. Nana Kwame Bediako. Then show bottom, not tuaba.